love my Monday streams. We'll see how today's one goes. They're going okay. I'm just tired. I don't know how I feel about being 33. It's not a bad thing. I just still, I don't know. Made two pieces of art last night. I like my art, and the funny thing is, I made this one piece of art that I thought I made, but actually I guess it was deja vu. I didn't actually make it, but I made it last night. Huh, interesting how that happens. I have a lot of deja vu moments, things that haven't happened but happen. Basically, it's like I have a vision of something that happened that is going to happen but hasn't happened yet, and then it happens. Uh, that's just how my life goes, I guess. Yeah. How are you doing, Nick? No, it's not that I thought. No, I thought I made this one drawing I made last night. I thought I had already made it, but no, I didn't. Yeah, it's interesting. That's actually that's the first drawing I've ever made that I had thought I had already made, but I didn't. Maybe because I wonder if it's because it reminds me of something. I don't know. That piece of art, the one that I made, well, one of the pieces of art, that's actually one of my favorite new pieces I made. It's called "Never Stop Chasing Your Dreams." That's what the title of the art is. The other one I like too, but not as much as the one that I not as well as the one I just named. The other one is called "Why Can't We Be Friends?" I had an interesting idea for that one. It didn't go the way I wanted, so I had to redo it. Yeah, and the end result was okay in my opinion. But I am very judgmental about my own art. I guess I do have favorites when it comes to my own art. But I think that's with most people. They have favorites when it comes to certain things they really like. But yeah, I don't know. Hmm. I don't have opinion on it. And I'm not talking about politics in this chat. You said it's not a bad thing to have favorites when it comes to art. Um, well, I don't know about other people's art, but I just have favorites when it comes to my art. Like there are some pieces if I don't like the way it looks when I like sometimes, well, oftentimes when I make my art and if I don't like how it looks when I first make it, I throw it out and then restart. That's what I did yesterday. Oh, hi Rudy, how are you? Um, I'm doing okay. Just tired, but that's normal for me. Especially being a night owl. Hmm. Things aren't going the best. Hold on, guys. You said things aren't going the best on your side. Stuff start. Oh no, I'm so sorry that happens again. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Um, I don't even know. I don't even know what else to say about that because there's nothing I can actually say to make it better. I'm just sorry you have to deal with that, Nick. Um, so yeah. Part of your job. Yeah, I can understand that it doesn't help your anxiety because, yeah, I don't. I don't do well with unexpected problems or unexpected changes, so I get it. Yeah. Oh, hello, Scovy. Yeah, I don't know. My brain's like in this weird space. I mean, I'm glad I turned another year, but I don't know how I feel weird about it still. Mm. I don't know if that's. I don't actually normally feel that way. Okay, I sometimes feel that way. I'm okay, I guess. I don't know. My brain's confused. It's like, I know I'm 33, but I don't really like it that much. And it's whatever, I guess. Um, I guess I have to take it as it goes. I can't undo. I can't go back a year or go forward a year like I'd like to. Um, but that's not how it goes. I know people probably think I'm crazy. My mom gets it. She's like, she, she gets it because she was even saying to me like, because I was telling, my birthday was 3 days ago. I did a birthday stream for it. The people that came were awesome, and the people that surprised me were awesome too. Hold on, guys. I also block people. Sorry, I blocked trolls that there are people that spam the chat section, and also there are people that are rude. So I'm trying to. That's why I say hold on, guys. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know. I do take it one a day at a time, but I don't care about getting. I don't mind getting older. That's not the problem. I just don't like odd numbers. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, Sean. I hope Jason is good. I sometimes I worry about you guys, even though I know you're like I don't know we don't know each other personally. I do worry about people. I know ever since my grandmother died, like back in 2007, 17, I worry about people. No, I'm 33. Yeah, I can't say I'm 34 because that's lying. Because when anyone looks at you, when anyone looks at your freaking license ID, it says the age, so you can't lie. Yeah, I don't know how to say your name. How do I say your name? I don't know how to say it. I know you say you're Turkish. How do you say your name? Can you tell me how to say it? Because I do have pronunciation problems. If anyone knows how to say uh this person's name, can you please like put the pronunciation so I can say it? Because I don't like saying things wrong. People know. I don't. It's embarrassing. Is it Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I'm scared to say it wrong. I'm scared to say it wrong. I can't do it. I don't want to. Can I call you that? Can I just call you M? Because I can't do it. I can't do the rest of it. Is it Emery? Please, God, let it be right. I really do have. I have a fear of saying people's names wrong. That's a thing. I tried it. I said Emery. Hopefully it's wrong. I mean, hopefully it's right, not wrong. I don't like wrong. I know you're probably like, what? Oh, is that right or wrong? Can you please tell me? I don't know how to say it. And please, if I'm wrong, I'm okay being wrong. I just would rather know than yeah, it's a thing. It's like when people call me Maria, which I really hate, or write Maria when that's not my name, but okay. Because people know of Mariah Carey. That's literally how you say my name is the same way her name is said. Mariah Carey is said Mariah. That's how my name is said. Uh, wait. You can't. Scooby, don't tell me I'm right. I want the person whose name it is to tell me if I'm right or not. You don't know if I'm right. It might be said differently in Turkish. How do I know? Because sometimes different words are said differently, and you know what I mean. I would like the person whose name it is to tell me if I'm right. And I know people are like, why are you freaking out? Because I don't like, most people know, well, these people that do know me, I don't like being wrong. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did say your name. I pronounced it. You said Emre? Is that you think it's pronounced? Emre. It was an M. I don't know. I did say your name. And please don't call me that. I don't like being called that. My name is Mariah. I don't like being called, and I really don't like being called ma'am because I'm not old. Well, I know they may not mind, but I mind when I do mind calling people name wrong. And also, if you ask me to say your name and I say it, would like to know if I'm saying it right, and if not, let me know, please. I'm from the U.S. Wait, so did I say your name right? Yes or no? So it's M. People are saying it's M Ray. I'm just gonna go with M Ray because I don't know if I'm saying it right. Because you're not telling me, so I'm just gonna give up on trying to say it then. Okay. What am I thinking about? Hmm. Are you asking me what did they call me, or are you asking the person who asked how to say their name? How you Googled it to find the Turkish pronunciation? Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, that's gonna make my brain hurt because I already have pronunciation problems in English. So I can't even imagine what it must sound like in a different language. That actually really scares me thinking about it. What? Just ignore things that are people are trying to trigger you. Ignore. Okay. Um, thinking. Oh yes. I was watching Bernie Mac before I came onto this live stream. Uh, you were asking me what do I? You can call me by name, Mariah. I don't like being called bro. I don't like being called cause ma'am. I hate that because I feel that I'm not old. I hate that. I don't like being called certain. There's certain things I don't like being called. Oh, I was saying I was watching Bernie Mac, the show Bernie Mac. I don't know. I don't know. Do they have that over there, Nick? I'm just saying I don't know if they do, or I should say had it because it's no longer on air. The comedian Bernie Mac. Oh, okay. You know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, I was watching that. That show is funny. Ironic because I don't. To me, it's not he doesn't really make jokes, but it's the way he says things on the show that makes me laugh because, like I said, most people that well, people that know me, yeah, you can call me your friend. That's fine. I just don't like when I tell someone something and they just continuously do that. Like this one person online, which I muted. I'm not sorry for muting. Kept calling me baby when I told him to stop, and so I muted him. Like, because it means basically you're not respecting my boundaries. I like people that respect my boundaries. I don't deal with people that don't. It's the same way people want me to respect their boundaries. I ask for the same thing. So yeah. Yeah, it's sad. It is sad. It's crazy that he died so long ago. I think it'll be 17 years this year. Which is insane. My gosh, that means I was only wow. That means I was only 16 when he died. That's crazy. Um, I was talking to my dad. I was saying, I hope if I have a son, I hope my child is not like any of those kids on Malcolm in the Middle or like Jordan on Bernie Mac. I need them not to be like my son to be not really like that if I have one. I want a son and a daughter in that exact order. So we'll see if that ever happens. Um, yeah, but we'll see. Wait, what do you mean I worked what out? So you mean the math thing? Yeah, I have a math brain. I've always been kind of good with numbers, at least that I remember. So yeah. Wait, wow, what? Yeah. Oh, the 17 years. Yeah, I can just go back in my head. It's a thing. Yeah. Be 17 years this year. I think he died in was it? I was looking at it. I think it was August of maybe it was in August. It was late in 2008, so I think it was either August or September, one of those months. Don't judge me if I'm wrong. It's okay if I'm wrong. But point is, it hasn't happened yet. Oh, how's your girlfriend doing, Scovy? Because I remember you asked me for advice. Well, hopefully that advice worked, even though I'm not an expert in that field. But okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also for anyone that hasn't voted for the poll for the topic of when I reach sorry Let me back up and restart that again. I should say, okay, for anyone who hasn't voted for the topic for reaching um 1,200 subscribers, the poll is on my YouTube channel for anyone who hasn't voted. Just to be clear, and I also have to eventually make a poll for what date and time to do that on. And we'll see. Who knows when that'll be? Either I don't know because we're close to the amount, but I don't know. The subscribers fluctuate. So either I lose one, it's stagnant, or I gain some. So I don't know how it's gonna work. You said it's crazy. So you said it's crazy. Oh, thanks, Nick. You said the only reason it's easy for you to work out. Huh. Oh yeah, you're the same age as them. I just thought about that. You're born in the same month as the characters from actual no, the real actors and actress from the show. I just realized that now. Uh um Camille and what's his name? Jeremy. They're both born in 90 like you, Nick. You guys are all older than me. I don't know how I feel about that. Just kidding. It don't really matter. I don't know. I'm weird. I just I'm such a dork. No, because I was looking at what year they were, because I knew they were older than me. I just didn't realize they were. I don't think I knew they were 2 years. I thought she might have been actually three. So yeah. Oh man. What? Oh yes, the rookie is really good, but I still think it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna get better. The rookie's a good show. It came back last week. Wait, was it last week? No, it was not last week. It was the week before. It was on the 7th that came back, season 7, and then I like the Doc is a good one, even though I don't like the lead character. I want to slap her a few times. It's kind of her own fault. Uh, what else do I like? Any Monday shows? Nope. Wednesday? Nope, because I watched it. I'm thinking, hmm. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't born in 2000. I'm glad I was born in the 90s because I would have missed all the good stuff I liked from the 90s, like Rocket Power. That I would have been sad. Definitely would have missed the Big Home Couch. That would have been depressing. I'd be depressed. Because I really love that show. Even now, I like when I think about the song, it just makes me happy. I'm not weird, but I don't care. People from the 90s get it. People from the 90s get me. They get why I like certain things because we had stuff that I'm sure that people in the 80s and the 70s had stuff we didn't have. But same with 2000, they have stuff that we don't. That I'm sorry, some of the people in the 2000s would never understand some of the stuff we went through. Like I was reading on Twitter, someone said they never had dial up, and I'm like, what do you mean? I was that's laughable to me because like I remember when the internet it wasn't like the Wi-Fi whatever. You had to have the stinking you couldn't use the phone and the internet at the same time because it was plugged into the wall. So the internet line, if you were using the internet while you wanted to use the phone, you can't use the phone because it needs the line. So it's literally the line will be busy. I remember that. Do I miss that? Not really, but I do miss like certain things back in the 90s like I liked when social media wasn't so all like you could like have a life outside of social media, just saying. Um and where like you felt like you could nowadays it seems like you can't really disconnect as much. Like it's like if you don't then you're like okay. Also someone tried to use the phone too many times. Oh wow. I don't think I knew that part, but I do remember like I think um I know when me and my sister were kids, that people probably would try to call the 90s was it was the best. I'm the honest, the 90s was the best, but I'm also biased because I am a 90s baby. 92 in the house. That is my year. But honestly, I'm sure the 80s had some stuff in there that I don't know about because I wasn't born in that year. Those years, even though I was born close to them, but don't know. Um, like I can't imagine not like knowing like some of the shows I watched back in the day, like Little Bear. I love that show too. What else did I like? Land Before Time was good. What else? I liked a whole lot of stuff. People don't understand why I like Cat Dog. I literally hated Cat. I'm sorry. I know. Because he irritated me. Dog was, the reason I like Dog better than Cat, because Dog was like all about, he just let himself like do whatever he wanted to do. And Cat was like always up tight. It kind of got on my nerves, honestly. You know, like, can't you just it's kind of, I know they're unfortunately stuck together, which still never made sense to me, but okay. I guess they're kind of like Siamese thing, you know, a Siamese creature, I guess, because like you know how you have Siamese twins. Rocket Power. Did I watch Power Rangers? Yeah, I remember Power Rangers. I remember the original ones. I didn't really watch that. I loved the original Pokemon. That was, man, I'm not gonna lie. These kids nowadays don't know nothing about that. The original, when they had the little they had to guess who the Pokemon was and they would show it. I love that. I ain't gonna lie. Then they made started making too many. I'm not gonna lie. They started making too many Pokemon series. I'm just saying. I know people are like, "What the heck, Mara?" But I literally think, huh? What's Tech War? I don't know what that is. Oh, you said you would like to see. Ah, what is Tech War? Never heard of it. Wait, is it a show? I literally don't know what that is, if it is. But then, like I said, I'm biased. I am a '90s baby, so I'm biased towards the I guess for like in the '90s. I feel like Inspector Gadget was a good series. They had a animated one too, and the movie. The movie was heck. I like the movie. I like the animated series. I don't know. I liked a lot of things that probably most people are like, "What the heck, Ron?" I literally remember when me and my sister used to watch. I don't remember if my other sister was born yet, but I remember we used to watch that show, PBJ and Otters. PBJ and Otters, and the little noodle dance because they got like an idea. 'Cause I think they were in trouble or something, and they had gotten an idea to like how to fix it. I'm sorry, that thing was cute though. They all had the colors of like PBJ, like peanut butter and jelly and stuff. And they would like, I literally love their little noodle dance. I can't do it, but I can see it in my head. It was it was the cutest thing. And one of the shows I really like, and is still, my dad watches it sometimes on Pluto still, and I still love it to this day. Hey Arnold, that was the show. That was the show. Huh? I just remember the dude in the PBJ and Otters, that little dance, that little song. It's like, noodle, use your noodle, noodle, do the noodle dance. My brain has the dance in my head, but I don't know if it's right. Dun, 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 dun. And then I have the little question marks over the head. Don't judge me, so I know that's okay. You can judge me. I don't care. I don't know that song. To be honest, I still know the song from Big Comfy Couch, and I love that show, and I still love it like I'm a little kid. Ghostbusters. I didn't really care for Ghostbusters, honestly. I know people are like, huh, what? Um, but maybe because I didn't understand it, I don't really know. Yeah, the Rugrats was, yes, I hated Angelica though. I'm gonna lie, I hated her character. Once I swear I wanted to slap her. Yeah, I would definitely. I don't like clowns, so if that even came on, I don't like that. Um, I don't. I literally. Funny thing, like I said, it's ironic that I like did come to couch, but I also know that I can see her face. Is probably why I don't mind her that she's a clown. Because she has her literally, she doesn't have any face paint on her. She just has that red nose, which I can see her whole face. So maybe that's why I don't have a problem with that. I had to, huh? I had to start. What do you mean I had to start something? What do you mean? I didn't do nothing. I promise. I'm just being raw, like I always am. Um. Uh. Oh, the Angelica thing. Oh, yeah, she did have to start something. I don't know. She made me want to smack her a few times. It was her own fault though, because she would like, because the reason why I get aggravated, because she always had to. she literally always messed with she literally would always mess with her cousin, and then she tried to act like she didn't do nothing, and then they would never believe those babies because they were always like, oh, she didn't. The Big Home Couch is my favorite, I swear. My favorite part is that stinking clock dance. I can't do it. I remember I wanted to try doing that little thing. I can't do it. The thing with her legs where she can do the times, I'm like, that was impressive. I'm sorry. I think the girl was like she was in her mid-20s or her early 30s when she was doing it. And I'm thinking, how in the heck was she that flexible at that age? I know I'm not that flexible, and I'm in my 30s. I'm like, whoa. Like, I just love the little thing with her little legs, and like she does a little thing where she spins around because she's like doing a little minute hand too. And I'm like, this is impressive. And I always liked how each of, like, be honest, I like back in the day how each of the shows I watched had an element of elementary, like not elementary, more like you're having educational. Yeah, I don't know. It's because I don't understand cow and chicken. That's why I can't like that show. Because I'm like, I don't get, because I don't understand the purpose of the show. I really, literally don't get it. What is the purpose of the show? Does anyone get that? What the purpose of that show is? Because I literally don't understand. Like, I loved, I remember when I was a kid and watching, the Magic School Bus. That was like the thing. That was a show. One of the shows, like, like when I don't can't remember if I watched it early in the morning before school or after school. And I remember that episode. Cat Dog is literally, I know. Yeah, but Cat Dog makes more sense. Chicken, cow and chicken, because I don't know what they're talking about. I think is probably why. I don't. I know you think it's. I know you're like. I know. Don't judge. Okay, you can judge me, Nick. Go ahead. But I don't know. Um, the reason probably no, because I don't want. I think because I didn't. Oh, I think I know why I didn't like cow and chicken, because I didn't find them funny at all. That's probably what it was. Like cat dog, I found funny. I didn't really find um cow and chicken funny like that. Just maybe that's just based on my personality. I don't really know. Um, I also liked. I don't know. I liked the greasers even though they were evil. I kind of liked when dog. I know. I totally liked when dog stood up to the to that big. I forgot what the dog's name is. I think his name was Butch. One of the greasers' name was Butch. I think the other one was Sophie, and I forgot what the heck was the other one? I'm trying to think. It's been so long since I like watched their show, as I forgot. I think it's Butch, Sophie, and is it Lewis? I don't remember. I think that's his name. Do not judge me. If you guys find out what it is, let me know. But I'm just being myself. If I'm funny, I'm just being myself. People tend to think I'm funny when I'm actually being myself. I don't know why, but yeah. Um, what? Let me think. Other Animals was good, but I don't remember everything about that show. I know they turned it to animals to save the day, but I don't understand exactly what they were doing again. I like that show, Jet Jackson. That was good. It was very. I think. Honestly, that's not 33 years doesn't seem like a long time, but it is when you think about it. Because some people are so young compared to how old I am. Some people are older than me. Some people are younger than me. Uh, doesn't seem that long when I think about it. But then I'm like, some people didn't make it to that age, which is sad. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. I do that a lot. Roly Poly Oldie was good. Oh, hello. Um, Roly Poly Oldie. I like that show. What happened? What do you mean you got censored? What happened? I didn't see anything come through. It didn't even say like a message blocked or anything. It must have just not came through. Uh, let's see. Do I have a favorite character on Hey Arnold? Hmm. I like Arnold, but I feel like yeah, I think certain words are probably blocked. Probably why that probably is what's happening. Um. I'm thinking. I don't know. I feel like I like the grandpa and I like Arnold from Hey Arnold. Anyone's favorite characters? have any? Wait, sorry. Does anyone have any different favorite characters from Hey Arnold? You like Arnold? Did you? Anyone else? Anyone see the movie? I saw the movie. I don't want to give it away if people want to see it and didn't get to see it. You don't think you had a favorite? What about? What about? Oh, guys, I don't. Well, I saw. Also, I don't. I just realized I don't know your guys' age range because then if you don't, because yeah, there's a movie like when I can't. Oh, dang! I almost spilled it. Never mind. I can't tell you, Nick, because then I'm gonna spoil it, and then you'll be like, "What the heck, Mariah?" No. Oh yes. Also, Nick, you got remember. Don't forget to catch him on Only Murders in the Building. That's a good show. Which, yeah, I love that show. I have problems, but that's because I like true crime. Yeah, there's a movie. I forgot how I found it. Uh, but it's. I think it's good. It fills in. It fills in a lot of the. It fills in. Yeah, I'm not gonna spill Only Murders in the Building. I would never do that again. Okay, I've never did it in the first place. That's because I knew you were watching it. Well, in the wait, you want me to tell you what happened in Yeah, you do have it August, so you got a good amount of time. Oh, his birthday's on Thursday. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes. You wait. You say you want me to spoil the movie, Nick? You had to limit yourself on true crime stuff. Well, from what? I'm not. I really am not trying to pressure you with my memory. I told you I have a really good long memory. Supposedly I have. Supposedly I have a not so good working memory. I don't really know if that's biased or not, but whatever. Okay. So in the Hey Arnold movie, he finds his parents, and then it's okay. And I'm not telling you anything else besides that piece because I want you guys because it kind of ties up all the loose ends of like where his parents have been and all the other stuff. Yeah. I don't think my memory's that good. I just think it's a normal memory, but I guess it's an autistic memory. Don't judge me. Okay, judge me if you want. That's your choice. I know. I say that a lot. It's a thing. I watch a lot of true crime. It's a problem. I literally started. Um, I made myself not. I decided like don't watch true crime before bed because I used to do that and it would affect my dreams, which is a problem. Yeah, so I was like, let me watch. If I want to watch true crime, I gotta watch during the day, and then watch funny things or something that's not so bad at night. So my brain will, because I get really drawn into the stuff. It's a problem. So I know, but it's the way I manage it. I don't. I know not everyone can do that. Some people can just watch true crime and be fine. My brain, because I get really invested in what I watch. That's why. Well, I'm glad I'm glad that happens for you. My because I feel other people's emotions and take them on. I can't. That's why that happens for me. Um, yeah, and I know not everyone's like me. So yeah, for me, I honestly YouTube. I don't really watch YouTube shorts like that. I like watching movies. Like I was watching this movie last night. It was intense, and it was based. I hate watching those movies that are based on true stories and kind of made me sad a little bit because I don't want to talk about it. It's just a real. I'll tell you what the movie is called though. It's called You guys can look it up if you want. It's called Snap Decision. It kind of made me upset because they don't. I feel like they don't really do this still nowadays, and they really. It's interesting how back in the I don't even know when this case took place, but maybe it might have been. I'm assuming it was either the 80s or the 90s, based on when the film was made because it was made in 2000. But it could have been honestly. Sometimes they make films way later than the actual thing happened. I know that I felt bad because the two people that were almost charged with the crime, and one that has was charged with a crime and never was vindicated for it, had to like move. She ended up moving outside the country because she didn't feel safe within the U.S. because of the whole thing, which is a mess. that crap should have never happened. But I ain't gonna tell you anything unless you want to watch it. You can. I don't know, but it was just really intense. It made me sad a little. It made me sad. It also makes you. I don't know. It also felt like the police was being crap to the people. It made me really aggravated, and yeah. For me, oh, so you said you almost all YouTube shorts. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like a lot of the YouTube shorts I've seen, they don't really have many. Some of them don't really have much value. They're just more like entertainment things. I don't really. That's the reason. That's the reason why I not was never really into TikTok, because a lot of those TikTok challenges that people got hurt or died from. Yeah, like that doesn't me. That was not. I don't know how that's entertainment, but okay. Um, like I've seen on YouTube they even talk about like how like people need to stop doing these challenges because people are dying from. Some of those were like a lot of them. They would talk about like how some of these teens would do these challenges thinking nothing would ever happen to them, and then fortunately they're the ones that end up dying from. And I'm like, this is literally I honestly I feel better that my sisters and I are older, so we didn't get exposed to any of that stuff like that. Like some of the younger, unfortunately, the younger generations do get exposed to. It makes me worry about my cousin's kids. I don't want nothing to happen to them because of these stupid TikTok challenges. Because kids are more impressionable nowadays than they were back. I feel like back before social media took off as it has. Well, that's just a thought I had. I don't really know. And of course, my thoughts are my own. I people that want to watch TikTok, that's their choice. I don't. I'm not sure how. I heard it got banned and then it got reinstated. I don't know what's going on with TikTok in the U.S. I'm not sure. I heard that it got banned, then it came back. So I don't. I don't know. I'm not going on TikTok, so I'm not sure. Yeah. Like I just never really been into TikTok like that because I just not. And people are like, "Oh, Mariah, you should put your content on TikTok." I don't know. I do feel like I don't know. I do not think that TikTok is gonna probably last. I think they're playing games to they're pushing it back out, but I think that if I do feel like, but it can possibly, I don't think it could have possibly given to someone else in less than 24 hours. Is it even possible for the U.S. how is it possible that they bought it in 14 hours though? How is that? What? I don't know. I really just kind of hope it's not. I hope one of the people that didn't buy it is one of the people that's going to be helping run the country. I hope to God not. Oh, well, I hope not. I'm sorry. I'm just not happy that we have people from different countries trying to run this country that I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. You're a billionaire. Why do you even need to be involved in our politics of this country? Like, get out. I don't think it's fair to me that people that don't even really they may be a citizen here, but they have a that just makes me aggravated. I'm sorry. I know people are like, I'm not really trying to talk about politics. I'm just talking about one particular person because I do honestly people are probably gonna hate me for what I just said. We're gonna say I don't feel like this country has ever run on a democracy. People can believe what they ever want to say, believe what they want. I think that this country has always been an oligarchy and it's run by few, and we don't know who the few are in power. And I know people are like, what, Mariah? Yeah, I don't believe that it's ever been for the people. Because if it was for the people, I don't think certain things would ever have been put in place, and it wouldn't be so hard to get certain things done. That's just a personal opinion. Now, off politics. There we go. You think that it might have been a transfer? I hope that it was. I hope. I forgot who said they were trying to buy it. I hope it wasn't. I don't want it to be Elon Musk. I can't. Not again. Yeah, I just, no. I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be Elon Musk because he already ruined Twitter. I mean, I'm not calling it X. I'm never calling it that. He already ruined that, so I need him not to buy anything else. Like, ruined that already. Like, all the people I really like literally before, man, before he bought that, man, all the people that I really liked were on there. And then people, they started disappearing. And I got depressed a little bit because I'm like, people I really liked, like, I can't, they were like, we can't use this anymore because he bought it because he, like, started controlling. Just made me dang mad when it made me. I was literally people on there I really, really liked. Like, and they were like, we can't be on here no more because it's no longer safe because of him. And I'm like, I'm thinking, dang. That's what I'm thinking, because I've seen people like that I was talking to for years, like just abandoning it because they were like, "This is no longer safe." And I don't, and I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not getting another social media. I have too many now, so I can't be getting no other one. Like, I'm sorry. I will be on there for the people that, if it gets to a point where, like, if it gets to a point where I remember being harassed, then I'd probably just leave it. But other than that, probably not. Because I know people probably being harassed. I know there were some people being harassed on there. Particularly, it's not really safe for people that are like me, and I'm sure other people that are in my audience here. It's not really always safe for us. People that are part of the minority, people part of the disability community. It's not really safe for us because those are the types of people that are normally attacked on that platform more than any other thing. It's very annoying, by the way, but okay. I wish, what was it? I think his name was Jack Dorsey, the guy who owned Twitter originally, the founder of the Twitter. I wish he never sold it to Elon Musk. I wish he never did that because I felt like it was more safe when he wasn't. I don't know. I just felt that it was better without him. Like, I don't know. He just did too much. No, he's done too much now because, like, literally, like, I feel like every day someone is leaving, and I don't know who it is because unfortunately, when someone leaves your thing, you can't see who it actually is. I wish it would tell me so, because sometimes, like, because I've noticed my number is going down. I don't know who it is. Yeah, I think that is his name, Jack Dorsey, the guy who founded Twitter. I'm never calling it X. I won't. Oh, well, is that why? Yeah, I know, but I'm sorry, but he shouldn't have sold it to Elon Musk. No one, I don't like him. Okay, some people like him. I don't like him. I'm sorry. I know he's part of the disability community. Unfortunately, I say that, and I say unfortunately because I don't like him. Um, I know he has Asperger's. But I still don't like him. That has nothing to do with his disability. It has to do with I don't like him as a person. He gets on my nerves, but okay. And yeah, I just don't. Um, I just wish that there were people I really liked on that site, and now I literally can't find them anywhere. And I'm like, dang, like one of my one person, there was one person that did actual a thumbprint for one of my poems, and I really liked them, and I don't know what happened to them. I don't. I literally like looked on my all of my social media accounts. I can't find them, and it makes me really sad because I know they were struggling, and I don't know. I hope nothing happened to them. It makes me sad because they like made it was my poem called what's it called, Seen Unseen. It was one of my poems. It was a really good poem, and they made my thumbprint. Yeah. You think he? Yeah, I do believe he was forced into selling it, but I just wish he didn't have to sell it to him though. Couldn't he sold it to someone else? I'm not trying to be mean. I wish he could have sold it to somebody else. Oh, but okay. I just really don't like that. I don't know. I just don't trust. I don't trust that a billionaire being in the cabinet or making vital decisions for the U.S. I don't like that. I know he's supposedly a U.S. citizen, whatever, but I don't think it's fair that a billionaire. I don't like that the billionaires are making decisions for people I'm sorry, that affect all people, not just rich people. Like, that makes me really nervous. I don't like that anybody that's really really rich is making decisions for anybody, and that's nothing. It's not even just Elon Musk. It's all the other people that are running. Even the president, he's rich too, and he's running the country. It makes me really. I don't know. That's how I feel in my brain. I don't like that, and I've never liked when people that are really rich run things because it makes me think they're gonna do something shady and that it will screw with most of the, and let's be honest, people that are normally affected are the people that are working class, not the people that are really wealthy because they still got money. Let's just be honest. So we'll see how this country goes with him in presidency. That's what we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, let me get off this stupid topic of this crap that's, yeah, I don't want to talk about anymore. I would just, only reason I brought that up is because I was thinking about an oligarchy. Um, but, oh yes. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I do think that that's another reason I don't really pay attention to. I don't know. I just don't like people. I don't like not being in control of what happens to me. That's the probably reason why I don't like people that are wealthy being in control because I have no control over it. But maybe that's another reason. That's a personal thing, I guess. I think. Hmm. I was watching this show called what was it called? It's called Scam Goddess. It's based. This girl has a podcast. It's based on like I think she like goes around the country or different places in the country and because she's from the U.S. I think I don't know if she goes outside the country, but she goes around and tries to figure out why people are scamming people and finding out if they got the justice. It's called I think I forgot her name. I think it's her name is Lacey. Is it Morley Morris Mor? I don't remember her last name. Her podcast is called Scam Goddess. She has a podcast and then she also has a TV show. But I'm glad you think I always make good sense. I don't think I do. I think I make sense like 75% of the time. 25% probably not. Or it could be 50-50. I don't know. It's a I don't know if it's considered a reality show. I don't know if it's considered a reality show. It's on Freeform. I miss it when it was called ABC Family. Um, I don't know why they changed it to Freeform. I'm not sure. Uh, but yeah. Um, but I watched it on Hulu. Oh, see, you knew it. I'm glad you knew what I was talking about. I couldn't remember her last name. Thank you. Um, I was watching that. What else did I watch? I'm trying to figure out. I had a chill day on my birthday. Like I had my birthday stream. Then I was like, let me watch some movies. And I'm glad you think I'm glad you think I make sense most of the time. But I don't know. I'm very harsh on myself, but that's just a Mariah thing. I don't know if it's a trauma thing too. Hmm. Well, you said I don't know. I just try to explain myself because my thoughts don't always make sense to everyone. At least that's what I've been told. So I try to explain them because I'm like maybe it makes sense in my mind, but it doesn't always make sense in other people's mind. Yeah, that's how I think. Um, oh, hello. What was I talking about? Oh yes, I was talking about that show. But so you may like that, but I don't know. It depends. Like I like a lot of different things. Things. I like things when it comes to justice. I like that's probably why I like true. Actually, that's exactly why I like true crime, because I like when people get justice, and I hate when they don't. Me and my dad get the same. Me and my. I think maybe I wonder if I inherited that justice thing from my dad, but I know it's an also ADHD thing. So yeah. Yeah, and I know it's probably also autistic too, an autistic thing that I don't like when justice isn't served. Probably clear for most people that can tell when I'm talking about things when I get really mad. So yeah. See, I don't know. See, I don't know. Like I told you, I don't. Okay, maybe it's. I wouldn't say it's really comedic. It may say comedy, but I don't. I told you I don't know if it's considered a I literally don't know what the category would be for scam goddess. I know that she goes to different places around the U.S. and like because the first one was about some kind of scam that was done for like a long time. I think it was at least. I think it was at least. Was it 2 decades or was it more? I can't remember. I'd never heard of her until I like, saw this little. I was like, let me see what this little show is gonna be about. Because sometimes I'll click on the trailer to see what the show's gonna be about. Yeah, these are literal real scam cases that happen. Um, the one that I'm talking about, like literally almost bankrupt that town, but eventually they got the money back. They sold all that lady's possessions, but honestly, she didn't earn them rightfully. She stole money from the town for years. I think decades at least. I'm not sure if it's 2 decades or I think it was several decades. It was more. It was more than 1 decade. So it was either maybe I think it might have been three. Okay, it was a few decades. So I think it was 3 decades if I'm right. If I thinking about it. It was that episode was intense. I watch a lot, and also I watch scam baiting stuff. Like I love Scammer Payback, and I used to watch Boga, but I don't watch him as much. They're both YouTubers. Yeah. I also, what else do I do? I love a lot of watching true crime. I watch true crime videos, true crime. I watch a lot of true crime things. It's called the Debbie Show. Oh, that's interesting. Um. I was watching. I think it was either Australia or what was it? It was something in Australia or dang, thinking. Hold on, Singapore. It was somewhere. It was one of because I watch sometimes. I watch some Australian and Singaporean and Chinese different scams related stuff because I like seeing if they got the justice for the victims. I know you think I'm weird, but whatever. Because I like seeing if it happened because I like also the good thing about watching the scam baiting, it shows you how a scam is like how it happens. And the scam baiting is typically what at least what this is what a scam baiter does. They go like they try to prevent a scam from happening, so they'll pretend like they're a victim, but they're not actually one. So the people won't actually call. They'll waste their time, so they won't actually call an actual victim and scam them out of the money. Even though, of course, they can't call every scammer out there, which would be awesome if you could do that. But I've seen them like I've seen scammer payback uh catch a scam live happening where he was calling up the victim to get them to stop them from falling for the scam. I've seen a few of those. That was amazing. Like even seen them bring in different scam baiting people and getting them to help with the scam baiting, like actually going to the person's house and getting to stop them. Like it was to me. It's been really intense. He's got to be him and Kid Booker are got to be the top two scam baiters that I've ever seen. Like even though I don't watch Kid Booker as much, they've got to be like they are really really good. I've never seen nothing like it before. I didn't even know there was such thing as scam baiters. I knew scamming was a thing. I didn't never knew. I found them both by accident too. I love yeah. I used to watch him live too, but really like I really like what am I trying to say? Scammer Payback, and I love when he has his little hair, his color hair. He is really like he the look like I don't know who would be doing his hair, but I love the blue. Well, also maybe I'm biased for that because that's one of my favorite colors. But it looks good on him. Not also I feel like I couldn't rock blue hair or any other color hair than my own color. But yeah, that's just a thought. I also I'm trying to think. What shows did I tell you guys about that you might want to wait? Is there any other shows that any other genres that you guys like that I haven't maybe I have shows in that I haven't told you about? There we go. My brain tried to figure out what I'm trying to say. No, for me, I'm also biased towards any random color because typically like colors that are just bold. Like I like this one coworker I had. She had like purple hair, and it looked really good on her skin tone. And I think she was a little bit lighter than I am. She had a lighter skin tone than I am. I liked her hair color. I've seen people have like different colors, and I typically like hair color that's not like a regular color. Don't you can judge me all you want. That's fine. I don't. Yeah, I definitely. Sorry, I don't like horror. I wish I. Yeah. Okay, if I'm gonna watch horror, I'm gonna watch it during the daytime, or at least when the lights is like it's sunny out, so my eyes doesn't get scared. Like that movie Inheritance. I advise anyone that watches it, do not watch it at nighttime. Especially if you don't like, if you don't like that particular movie, a thing came out of a painting, and if you get scared by stuff that does that, do not watch it at nighttime. I made a mistake and watched it at nighttime, and I was like, yeah, Mariah, if we're gonna watch it at nighttime, we're gonna have the lights on in our room so we don't have something scare thinking there's something behind my back and have to turn around every 5 seconds. That's how my brain works. You said, huh? It's a, I'm a, what? Huh? What's that mean? I don't know what that means, Rudy. Can you explain, please? Oh, and comedy? Wait, comedy. If you don't want, you should watch Malcolm in the Middle. If you watched, oh yes, and I finally got to the episode my dad was talking about, because he told me there was this episode where where this episode where the sky it's nighttime and the sky lights up like it's daytime and then it goes black again, and um, so like yeah, it was that. It's really good. You have you have watched it. Well, also, they have it on, I don't know if they have. I hope they have it on Hulu in your country. I have it on Hulu here. I don't know how it is in your country because you said that it's not the same, which is dumb. By the way, I'm sorry. I know. I know. I shouldn't say it's dumb. It is dumb because I can recommend something and you may not be able to watch it because of. That's not fair though. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That I could recommend something and it may not even be on the thing. Is it on there? Can you check, please? Oh, I hope Chill comes in here because we got you guys still have to do that. I'm not judging you. You guys gotta try that. You still gotta try that darts and pool thing. Yeah, I know. I have a good memory. Sorry. I guess I technically have a memory like an elephant. Don't judge me. Well, actually, you can. Oh, so it's like follow someone's life and it's happening. I don't know. I'm very weird about that. I don't really know. Um, wait, like whose lives? Wait, what do you mean? Like those shows like are you talking about like I'm trying to think. Like a show like my brain's trying to think. No, I know what you're talking about, but are you talking about like how that show what the heck is that show? Back in the day they had the show Paris and Nicole, that show, and then they had like Anna Nicole Smith had a show. There's a lot of different shows out there. I don't know how many are now. They had the show The Hills, and they have other shows too. But yeah, I remember this show. I don't know if anyone. This also tells my age, but I'm not so ashamed of my age. You see what I'm talking about, Nick? See what I'm saying? I don't like that. Like in my. See what I'm saying? That makes me mad. Oh, and then what else did I? What was I saying? Oh yes, I don't like how they have. I don't like how they have like for me like they have stuff on Hulu that you is on Disney Plus for you. That's stupid. Like that's stupid. Wait, so that's a Raven? Is that on for you? Is that on Hulu or Disney Plus? No, not that, and not Raven's Home. That's different. That's a spinoff of That's So Raven. What about what that? That's So Raven is on Hulu for me. I still can't believe you said that. Wait a second. Did you watch Nick? Are you gonna watch? Wait, are you gonna watch Tell Me Lies? You have. I want you to watch that show. People watch that show. It's. But I will tell you, it is kind of a. It's like a psychological. I'm not gonna just be honest. It's like a psychological thing that makes your brain confused at times because you're like you want to slap them. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I wanted to slap the main character several times because she would get on my nerves. I'm thinking, why are you in this situation? You can get yourself out of this situation. Everyone wants you to get out of the situation, but you're not listening. That's kind of how I feel at times. I'm like I'm glad, like I'm not. Like sometimes when I watch these, I'm like, I'm glad this is not my life. This is so not my life. I'm so glad. Like when I was watching that show on Tell Me Lies, I'm like, thank you God that is not my life. Cause she was like the way she was acting in the relationship was getting on my nerves. I was like, can I smack you into the wall, please? Cause you're making me annoyed. Like I don't really want to smack her into the wall. My point is, she was getting on my nerves. Like everyone was like the guy. I'm sorry, the guy she was with was getting on my nerves, which is ironic because they're actually the two main characters in the show actually are dating in real life. Hopefully, I really hope they're nothing like those characters because they kind of freaked me out a little bit. The way they were the way they were kind of obsessed with one another. Then they had this hate love relationship, which was turned into full hate, and it's the most creep. This is the most like they literally even in the show they even say it's like the most effed up relationship you've ever seen. Like people even say it because it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, why are you guys dating? But then you break up, then you get back together, then you like screw other people, then you get back together, then you cheat on your significant others. I don't under like what is this? I'm like, huh? It's a lot. And then the last for the current season, or the last season that just ended not that long, but like back in October, they she was at the wedding. I was so pissed though. I'm not gonna lie because the one of the characters I really like her though. One of the characters was about to get married to this guy, and she didn't know that her fiance who was about to be her husband slept with the best friend who I'm sorry, she's the most this and then the ex-boyfriend had a nerve to freaking give her the voicemail so she found out that her fiance before they were fiancé, they were dating or whatever. They broke up they broke up because he cheated, and it was a whole nightmare. And he cheated with her best friend in college, and they're still best friends. And she neither one of them ever told the bride to be that they had a relationship. So now at her wedding, years later, she's finding out they freaking slept together. And then the during episodes, and so we don't know what's gonna happen next season. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I kind of want to slap Lucy. That's what's her name. The girl's name is the girl who always is effing up everything. Her name is Lucy, and the other one who's always effing up everything, his name is Steven. And I'm gonna slap both of them. Like they don't deserve any significant others. Neither one of them. Like literally, like when I first saw that, I was like, "Oh my gosh!" If they end this series like this, I was gonna get pissed. Cause I swear it happens. Like my sister knows. Every time I swear, every time I like something, they either end it or they screw, which pisses me off even more. Like I liked College Y. What they do, end it. I liked this show called Life Sentence. What they do, end it. I like this show what was it called? There's so many dumb shows I liked. I like the show called Recovery Road. What did they do? End it. It's like my sister was like, Ryan, you need to stop. She was like, Ryan, because this used to happen on every single show well, most of the shows on ABC Family before it turned into Freeform. Every single show, it was like almost every single show I liked on that shit on that channel. Every single show, it'd be like, Ryan likes the show. Let's end it. I know, of course, it wasn't targeted towards me, but it felt like it was. Like I liked the show Twisted. It was a good show. Ended it. There was a cliffhanger. College Wife, that was a great dang show. And it ended on a cliffhanger. The girl from College Wife, one of the cousin who played Kyle's cousin, her name was Jessie. She ended up being on that show Blind Spot. I never actually watched the whole thing. I watched the first few episodes and then I kind of forgot about it and then I definitely lost I don't even know what happened to it. I literally stopped watching it. Like the point is, my sister was like, every time you like something, it literally happens every time. Like the show The Resident, I love the show. What did they do? They ended it on the last episode came out on my birthday of 2023, and I was so pissed. Like, what you mean? Like because the way they ended it, it was like he proposed to her, and we don't never know if she got the answer. Like, why would you do that to me? Like I worry that because I like my shows, I'm like, Mariah, we have to not like things anymore because every time you like something, they end it. So we got to be very careful and cautious about it. Like at least with movies, if you like a movie and they end it, whatever. But for a TV show, it's a little bit more different and intricate. I literally hate cliffhangers, especially when the cliffhanger is leading into another one. Like like I don't feel like Revenge was like literally. I don't feel like that one. Even though it ended, the cliffhanger wasn't that bad. I know it could have tied into a next season, but the cliffhanger wasn't as bad as some of the other ones. Like, you just leave you hanging. And I don't. That's the one thing I hate. Like, I wish they. You know what I wish they would do? Like how for like for some of the shows, how they come back years later and say, "Oh, this is how it would end it," or some. Give me something. Like, just give me something. You don't even have to like Pretty Little Liars didn't end. They just they literally just finished the series. That was like, I need those kind of shows back now. Like, not the ones where you're like, oh, what, they ended it. Why? I don't like watching shows if I know they're gonna end on a cliffhanger, or I know I'm not. It's not like complete. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, I understand why they ended. Like, Life Sentence, the way it ended, I was like, why would you do this? Like, and especially when the thing is, when they introduce new characters and then they end the show, why would you do that to me? Like, I understand some of them as budget cuts, and I really don't understand why they ended The Resident. I don't get it. Like, what was it? None of the people wanted to be on the show anymore? I don't quite understand. I don't know. I just felt like kind of bummed because he literally proposed and she never answered the question. I'm so what? So was the answer yes or no? They couldn't at least gave us the answer. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's not fair to me. Because I literally was crying. I was like, yay, I get to see the answer. Psych. That's like literally that's what it was like. It was like, psych, Mariah, no you don't. That's what it was like. And I thought those characters were really good. It was really like a really each episode was like the most intense, and it kind of honestly, it's not, of course it's not The Good Doctor, but it makes me think of The Good Doctor because the cases they would get were very they weren't easy simple cases they would get, but yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if I want to watch that show Watson or not. I don't know. No, I don't know yet. I have to figure out if I want to. I do like that show, The Doc. It's good. It's called Doc. It's good. But I don't like the lead character because she's mean. But maybe she'll change because she had. This is actually based on a true story. But the doctor who had the amnesia thing, it was a male. Um, I don't. Do I think the Good Doctor? I don't. Yeah, I did. It came full circle. So, which was, I like that when it came full circle. Like the kid. He named the daughter. They had two children, Sean and Leah. The son was named after his brother and Dr. Glassman, and then the daughter was named after Dr. Glassman's daughter. Man, but I didn't like that he died. And then Claire, her life, it was crazy because it was two people were dying at the same time, so it was both on the closest to the end. So he had a choice between saving Claire and Dr. Glassman, but Dr. Glassman was dying, so I don't remember if he used. And they both had cancer too. It was just really interesting how they full circled that thing. It was really good. I was kind of sad. I started crying when I started getting to the closer to the ending episode. I literally started crying because I was like, "This is about to go off. This is a good series." Like, that's how I know if a show's really good for me. If I start crying because of it, like that's how I knew Dance Academy when I was watching it. It was a really good series because I was invested in it. And when I'm invested in the show, it tells me if I like it or not. Pretty Little Lies was one of those shows I was invested in. I'm almost, I think I have like either 40 or 50 episodes left of the series after the third time watching it over. I'm not sorry. Well, technically, I guess, it's the third time watching it over. I'm not sorry about it. It's just a really good series, and yeah. You said you think Canadian shows are the best. I'm sure you're right about that. I don't think I've seen too many. Like, that's an Australian series, Dance Academy. It's very intriguing. Like, I think it was cool that they allowed us to see it in the U.S. here. I don't know if, of course, I don't think it came out exact same time it came out in Australia because there was probably like a lapse in time. Same with when you watch Japanese shows in the U.S. or Korean shows here. Like for example, when Naruto Shippuden comes out, it comes out later here when it does the dubbed episodes because they have to translate all that stuff into English. Like I gotta, like for example, I have to wait for the dubbed episodes for rest of Naruto Shippuden to come out so I can watch it, because I don't like having to read and watch because it's not easy to do when it's in a different language. I've had that show made me cry. Dance Academy made me cry because in the because the reason why it made me cry is because the guy, one of the characters, was about to have this. They were about to have this major dance company like audition to get into an. I forgot. Actually, I think it was like a national ballet, some kind of national thing for dancing and whatever. And he literally was out for a run, and I think he tried to save someone's life, and he ended up dying in the darn way. It was this tragic. The whole cast was crying and everything. And I don't mind watching things with subtitles. But it just makes it harder to watch it and like actually watch and read at the same time. It's harder to do. Because I was doing that for the end of it, but I have to rewatch it again in English because I can actually watch and not have to read subtitles for Naruto Shippuden. I have to, I watched this show. There's a few shows I've watched from different countries. There's one called The Marriage Arrangement. That was a good show, but it was dubbed in English, but I think it's from Indonesia. It's an interesting story because they really didn't like each other. Well, he didn't like her. He didn't want to marry her because he was already engaged. He was already dating someone else and was going to be engaged to her. And yeah, the parents didn't like that, so they were like, okay, you got to marry her. And then they ended up falling in love and crap because it was a whole intense thing. There was this show called May It Please the Court. That was, I think, either Korean or Japanese. I can't remember which one. That was good. There was this one called The Family. That was a good one. Like, that was based on like a series of kidnappings, and it was like really intense. Like, yo, that thing had me like, I had to like it was like a binge worthy thing because I was like, because I was trying to figure out who did it, but then it was like, what the? Because the person who did it, I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming, and I like when things are like that. When you thought, I literally thought it was someone. I thought it was someone in the I thought it was someone within the family that kidnapped one of those kids, but it wasn't. It was intense. I like this show. It's Australian, and it's called Critical Incident. I told my aunt about it. That thing was intense. Oh my gosh, yo. There's also this British show called The Jetty. Those are both miniseries. The Critical Incident and The Jetty. There's this show called Better. I watched a lot of. That's British. I think one's called. I have a lot of shows I watch, different British and Australian. And my point is, I watch different types of series. Um, but I like true crime in different cultures too. It's not just the U.S. I've heard there's this one. It's a good one. It's man. The thing is, that was not the way it ended was not how I expected it. Because the person who was investigating didn't realize she was even in it. Like it's almost like she had an amnesia. It was interesting. And yeah, it was intense. There was this show called, man, that one was hard. There was this Canadian show. It's called Under the Bridge. It's based off a real true crime case that happened back in I think it was either early 2000s or late 90s. This girl got murdered, and yeah, that thing was intense. And they actually, that show was based off the author studied the case, and she was that thing was intense because she didn't get to see the fruition of the work because she ended up dying before the actual Hulu series came out. It was really sad though. Like I felt so bad for the girl whose murdered family. Like they thought she was a runaway. They did not know the child got murdered at first. It was like really in freaking intense because this really happened to somebody. I felt literally so bad when the family like they literally it's almost they couldn't wrap their head around that their daughter got killed, which I can't fathom because they thought she ran away because she did it before, and they were like, yeah, so she just ran away. They thought she was just missing, and I can't remember how they found the body, but the way they found it was like, this is suspicious. They were like, she was lost with these girls, like why is she down here where she shouldn't be? And they were like, It was a whole intense thing. The whole thing is intense. Like the author that they had a lady who was playing the author that was writing this about the case, like what happened, who the girls were, who did it. Like honestly, I would have never guessed these teenagers would have done this because it actually makes me horrified. To makes me think like if I have a kid and they're a teenager, I'm like I don't want them near anybody. I need them to stay like because you can't basically this tells me you can't trust nobody you can trust which is, let's be honest, that's probably accurate nowadays. You can't really trust people, even people out of your family, because they can turn on you. But yeah, that one was good. The black cake is good. But maybe I'm biased also. I am half Jamaican because it is a Jamaican it is a Jamaican show. Of course it's in English, but I like that show, and they have a book based off there's a book that was, I guess, written into this. The show is based off a book called Black Cake. My mom was telling me there is actually a cake based. I forget, I think it's called a. It's called. I think it's called Black Cake. It's an actual cake that's called Black Cake, and I think it has rum and stuff in it. I've never had it, so I don't know. I know it's a Jamaican cake though. My mom was telling me that it's actually true because I didn't know. But Saint X is really good. Like, but I'm also a true crime person by art, so maybe that's why I like things like that. I like things that have mystery and suspense in it. I've always liked that. So yeah, I like things that have twists and turns too. Brandy cake. Huh, interesting. I don't know. Like I said, I've never had it. It's not ironic because I don't. Actually, my grandmother made it either, so I don't know. Maybe she didn't know about it. I have no idea. But yeah, um, I just like no, but the show for Black Cake, it's very intense from the beginning. Like when you first watch it, you're it's like draws you in. Same with Saint X. That thing was yeah. I remember telling someone when it was the day of my sister's birthday. Have I heard of Your Honor? I don't know. Is that what kind of genre is that in? It sounds familiar though. Oh yes, I told someone on my sister's birthday last year, um, when we were in the National Harper and we were at the bookstore. I was telling them about the show Saint X because she was talking about. We were both talking about the show Black Cake because I was like, "Have you ever seen this show?" And because I was like saying I didn't know they had a book for Black Cake, and then I was telling her about Saint X. You might want to watch that because it kind of also it has a mystery and stuff in there. Now I'm gonna have cake after I'm done this. I'm gonna have some of my cheesecake my mom got me for my birthday. Um. Oh, that sounds interesting. Wait, is it on Hulu or is it on regular TV? Or is it on Disney Plus? Because I don't have Disney Plus. It's supposed to be on Hulu. Wait, is it a new show? I'm gonna look at. I feel like I've heard of that show, but I don't know. You've only watched the first season. Oh, then you realize there's a. Oh, I wonder. Now, wait a second. What's the show about, though? Do you know? You said it's a thriller, but is it like someone's missing or something? I feel like I've heard of that show. I swear, I feel like I heard of that show. I don't know why I feel like I heard of that show. Hmm. Also, you should watch this show called the. It's not called Accused, Innocent, or Guilty. It's called Accused. It's called a show called Accused. It's good. You see it from the show is based off. It has different episodes, or sorry, different episodes are based on different defendants. So each episode it's a different story. So it's based on the perspective of the client. So the defendant who is being charged with the crime is the one you're always gonna see. That's basically who the story is based off of. And then you eventually, what will happen is the person's going to be charged with something, but you won't see what they're being charged with until later on in the story, because you have to see how it culminated to that point. Yeah, and that's a really good series. Like, some of the things were like intense. Like, the last two episodes of season two were like, what the heck is this? I'm not gonna lie. The last one, I was like, what? You can actually do that. People actually do that. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. The show, don't look deeper is similar to that. But dude, that show was really good. I remember when I saw that, started watching that, and when I watched a little bit of that in 2020, I was like, what the heck is this show? That show was intense for real. I watched all the episodes in one day because I had forgot about it, and then I found it on YouTube. It's like each episode is like 8 to 10 minutes, and there's like 14 episodes, and that show is really darn good. I wish they had a second season of that one. It's called the one. Oh, these are, I don't. I guess technically they're fictional scenarios, but this thing could actually happen though. I could see some of the stuff in the series actually happen. Like the one with, there's a lot of them. I'm not gonna tell you about them because there's so many, and I feel like they're too detailed to tell about. Like, so you can even, there probably is like even a trailer online that you could probably look for. Like now, the other show, I think Accused, Innocent, or Guilty is based on actual real things. But these are based on real scenarios that can actually happen. Nick, if you're asking, I don't know if they've actually happened in real life. The scenarios or stories they play for each episode. I'm not sure if they've actually happened now, because sometimes I do know that sometimes when they do some of these stories and in these shows, they actually are based off significant crimes or crimes that's actually happened. That's what I do know. I'm just glad today's stream is not is I'm just glad today's stream is not like last Mondays and the Monday, I think it was in the last year's one, the last Monday of the year. Yeah, that's good. Uh, but yeah, so I'm trying to think. It is a really good series. That came on Tuesdays. I think this on Fox for yeah, I'm good. I'm glad it's chill and it's not like all that crap that was happening those other times where I got mad. I don't like that. Well, thank you, Mildred. I just tried to be myself. I mean, people can be who they want to be, but it's called block and move on. I'm just gonna try, even if that did happen, I'm just gonna listen to my mom, my dad, and one of my online friends, what they said. Oh, just block it and move on. Don't let them have the power. Um, I'm glad I have parents that I have. Like, I'm honestly, I don't know, but not everyone has parents like I do. I do feel bad for people that don't have supportive parents. Um, yeah. I think what else do? Oh yes, the Doctor Odyssey is a good show. I'm very curious to see if she's gonna whose baby that she's carrying in the show, because I don't know, because the reason I'm not sure because the reason I say this, because on the show they had like a threesome or whatever, and so it could be either one of the, it could be the nurse, because there's two nurses and a doctor, and they all had a threesome, so I don't know which one is gonna be the father. So we'll see, I guess. Because she ended up being pregnant at the end of the season, but she said she doesn't know who the father is. And I do love how supportive they are. They like, if you want to like get rid of the baby, that's your choice. They didn't try to they didn't try to impose their choices on her, which is like really awesome, because sometimes you see the opposite. People try to say it's my baby too. Of course, we know it's both their babies, but it's in one person's body. So like, I do understand both sides. I understand that it's both babies, but then I also understand the woman's choice too, because Of course, I'm also a woman. Maybe that's why I'm also biased to it, I guess. I don't know. I'm very curious to see how all my shows are going to be. I'm curious to see what happens in when only Murders in the Building comes back. I'm curious to see what's going to happen and Tell Me Lies when that comes back. I'm curious to see like what's going to happen in Doctor Odyssey. High Potential is really good. That's still on. The Rookie is really good. I'm very curious to see how that's gonna play out. Like, I'm kind of nervous because I feel like they showed the trailer of what the season's gonna look like. So I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Like, it looks really intense. And yeah. And also, what else was on Tuesday? High Potential is really good too. So yeah, that's another thing. Those two I've been watching because they just came back. I'm curious to see what else comes back this year. Is what else comes back that I like this year is I don't know, because right now it's only those two. And I'm also watching older stuff like I'm watching Malcolm in the Middle, Bernie Mac, Pretty Little Liars. I finished watching My 600 Pound Life. I like that show because I like when I see people getting healthy and getting helping themselves and so they won't die because I don't want to see anyone die. Um, and I'm happy that they be listen to the doctor when they be telling them to like get themselves in. What's all your favorite shows? I don't know if I know any of your shows. What else? Um, I'm not sure if I want to watch. I'm trying to figure if I want to watch. Well, that's good that you have plenty to watch. That's good. There's nothing wrong with being a year behind. Let's be honest. When I watched The Good Doctor, because I had like literally stopped watching it for a while, and I ended up catching up all the way on Hulu, and then eventually getting to the current season. It took me a while. Um, yeah. Also for same with Station 19 when that was on air. I was all the way behind, and then I ended up catching up. And man, the darn last season made me sad because I was like, this could be like they need to tell me what happened. Like we don't even know did Karina ever have the baby? I need to know if Karina ever had the baby. Anyone watch Grey's Anatomy? Tell me, please. I need to know if she ever had Maya's babies. Because she was pregnant with twins. I need to know. People, please tell me. Because I don't watch Grey's Anatomy anymore. Like, that's too far behind. I'm way too far behind. I don't feel like watching 20 seasons. I'm sorry. Because the last season I was at, I don't even know I don't know what the heck season I was at. I don't remember. I don't remember. That's what I literally don't remember. Can you, can anyone that watches Grey's Anatomy, please tell me, can someone please tell me if Karina ever had the babies? Because she was pregnant with, twins from Station 19. She had gotten pregnant, and I don't know if she ended up having a kids. It looked like she might have, but that was like they did this little scenario that possibly happened, so I don't ever know if they actually had the kids or did she lose them. Because we know they adopted a child, but I don't know if she actually had those twins though. You know what I wish they would do? They should write some of the characters from Station 19 onto um Grey's Anatomy, but I know they're not gonna do that because I want that to happen. But okay, because I know that I think Ben's character went back to Grey's Anatomy after Station 19 was up. Because of like I remember them saying that it was dangerous for him to be in that. They didn't, at least the character wasn't, because what's her name, the daughter of what the heck is his name, the one guy that died in the Station 19 show, his daughter, they didn't want her to have to lose another parent, so that's why they put him back into the Grey's Anatomy thing. So I don't know. Who knows? Never watched. I've heard that's a good show, but if it's creepy, I don't like creepy. Um, I've heard that Strange Things is creepy. I don't know if it's true. I don't, and I also really don't like horror. So if that's horror, no thanks. There was something else I wanted to watch. I don't know if I want to watch that. Yep, good. Then I'm glad I'm not watching. Thank God I'm not watching that then. because I really don't like creepy. I don't like being scared. I don't get the. One thing I don't understand is why anyone would like being scared. Um, it's interesting to me that people that like horror, people that like horror can't seem to watch can't seem to watch true crime, which is ironic to me because so you can watch something that's scary that's make believe, but you can't watch something that's scary that's real. So I think it's interesting. I can watch true crime fine, but I don't like because I don't. The reason I don't like the make believe because they have to make it look too realistic, and I don't like that. And also, I know that the thing is like I don't like things that purposely try to scare me and catch me off the guard. At least for true crime, at least I know that that actually happened and I can get justice for. With the darn horror stuff that intentionally scares you and wants to scare you for no reason, I don't quite understand. Like those Jason and like those Jason and Freddy crap, which the heck no. Yeah, that's a heck no. Um, yeah, I just don't find horror entertaining at all for me personally. I'm glad you find it entertaining. True crime, I find it. I just like that they get justice. I like when people get justice, and I want to smack anyone that doesn't give people justice. That's what I want to do. But that's just my thing. That's probably why I like. Actually, that's exactly why I like true crime. I don't like. I don't like. I just don't. I don't. I think that's what it probably. Maybe that's why another reason why I don't like horror because I don't like things that are meant to be a shock value, but they don't do anything to help. Probably another reason I don't like horror. It's literally you scared and then you can't sleep. And what was the point of doing that? That's what I see. Like from that's what I think about it. Yeah, I know people are thinking I'm judging horror people. People that like horror. No, I'm not really. I'm just saying my opinion. Like for true crime, there's another facet to it. You have a true crime case, you hear all the facts, you hear all the things that happen, and then you come up with a conclusion. And so, yeah, in some way, there is some kind of satisfaction there. Other side, well, I'm glad horror doesn't affect your, yeah, horror affects mine, so that's another reason I don't watch it. Like, I remember when I was a kid, that stupid ass, I'm sorry for cursing, that stupid, I don't know if they had that where you were, this stupid boogie man movie. I still remember, like literally just happened. This movie with this, I don't remember what the heck the movie was. It was this movie. His eyes freaked me out. I don't remember what. I think it was like Halloween when I was a kid or something. Not the actual movie Halloween. I'm saying it was a Halloween time. That movie came out and I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell is this? What the hell is this crap? And I was like, because I think I changed the channel, but I could still see it in my face, in my head. The guy, no, it was weird because I think the reason why it scared me is because he looked just like us at first, looked just like me, a human being, and then all of a sudden he was like this thing, and I'm like, what? No, because that's why it tricked me. Because I was like, he was literally talking, he was all nice and friendly, and he looked completely like a human, and then all of a sudden I forgot what, I don't remember what this stupid movie was. I remember the actor's face, and I don't remember what the stupid movie was called. And so, like, I was like, what the hell is this? He had longer nails than I have, and his eyes were, like, gray and crap, and, like, I don't know how to explain it. He looked like a freaking monster is what he looked like. What he looked like. And so that is one of that plus other stuff I saw when I was little. I was like, hell no, I don't want to watch this crap to be scared. I don't like being scared because I would probably punch someone if they come behind me and scare me on purpose. Like pranking someone is different, but physically trying to scare someone intentionally, I don't get that. Pranking, I kind of get to a point, particularly not the ones where you jump out of a trash can, not that. Because I'm sorry, it's bad that I think it's hilarious when people punch people when they do that. I shouldn't think. I know it's probably mean, but that's exactly. I punch people. X-Files, for me, that at least in my brain, this is how I remember. I don't remember it being scary, but I don't also remember, I don't know. But then I don't fully remember each episode, so I can't remember. Shape shifting, I don't know if I was really aware of shape shifting. I know X-Men, some of the people in X-Men can do that, but, um, I don't know. I just have a thing about certain things, and I definitely hate clowns. Like, I'm never, ever, ever. I don't care if I'm 50. I don't care how old I am. I'm never watching that movie. I'm never. I've even seen the cover, and I still don't want to watch it. This one kid was like, Have you ever seen the movie It?" And I was like, "No, I've never seen it. I'm never watching it because I don't like clowns." I know people think I'm insane because I don't like clowns, but I'm not. I don't do things just to please people, and I know some people do that. I don't. I'm not the one to do that. Particularly if I definitely have a phobia of it, I would never purposely make myself watch something I'm scared of. And I think also, I wonder if I also have a fear of clowns just. Hold on. Um, I also think I have a fear of clowns because of not just people doing them at parties. I never actually went to a party where there's a clown, but I'm thinking of that John Gacy, whatever, that murderer guy. Even though I wasn't alive when that case happened, I think about that thing. He dressed up a clown and was killing people. So I no, I can't. Like, I literally associate clowns with things that can like harm you, and I no, no, no. Plus the thing about the face paint, but that, uh, um, yeah, they just. I'm glad you don't bother. That just bothers me. I don't think I've ever seen a mime, so that's probably for me. It's probably similar to clowns. I probably wouldn't like mimes either because of the face paint. But but I definitely think maybe I do also think maybe that thing with the even though I don't think I was alive. If I was alive, I was probably really young. With the John Gacy thing, I don't know, but that he was a clown and he is a darn serial killer. Um, yeah. So I just. The thing is, anyone could be like one of those killers, but that thing I don't know. I don't know. But why pick a thing that people associate with birthdays to use? I don't quite get it. I guess because they expect people to let their guards down when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know. Can't we just have like people not be trying to scare people now? It just be like that. That'd be fine. Well, I don't know what that is. What's him? Oh heck no! Oh hell no! What do you mean? There's a wait. I'm not watching that. No, nope. I don't know. You're miss no. Like I'm like now I'm like I'm having an anxiety attack. It's fine. It's fine. We're not talking about it. Okay. Then let's talk about something else, Mara. Um. Oh hello. What was I thinking? We're not talking about that anymore, right? Nick, we're going down the hill. We can't be going down the hill. I don't like. We gotta talk about. We gotta not talk about that because I'm not trying to have anxiety attack from talking about a cloud that's just that. Yeah, no. Um, but no. Like I know, of course. I wonder if my show is coming on today. It's called Yeah, I know I'm weird. But I like true crime. It's called Dead to Me. It's a true crime series. Man, they be killing me with it. Not really killing me, but they be like it's really intense. Like typically how it starts is like they have like an online relationship, whatever. They meet each other in person, whatever. And then unfortunately one of the partners kill the other. And then I just like watching to see if they get their darn person. I just like seeing to see if they get the person and how much crime they get because I just need to know. Like that's how I think because I've been thinking if they're still out there, they can kill somebody else. That's literally probably why I have a problem. It's probably why I watch true crime the way I do. In the way I do it, yeah. because I need to know if they got the person, because I can't be having somebody, we can't be having people out here killing somebody and not get their darn punishment. That's, at least that's how I think. What show's not on the show, on there? Oh, it's not on, this is not on Hulu, it's on YouTube. That show's not, that's not where I watch it on. I watch it on YouTube. It comes on YouTube. Yeah, Dead to Me comes on YouTube. It's called Dead, the number 2, and then Me. It's all together. I think last week was episode 10. I don't know if I don't know how many episodes it's gonna have. I don't know if it's gonna have 12 or is 10 is the maximum. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, it's a true crime series, but it's like that thing is. I just get aggravated. I don't know if there's any. I'm trying to figure out if any of the cases were in the U.S. I know most of them. I heard. I think were in the U.K. And like, I like it because I like hearing cases from around the world. It doesn't matter where. I like hearing. I don't like just hearing only UK, U.S. cases because I know crimes happen all around the world. But it's interesting to hear how justice is served around the world. I don't call. I call it a true. I know they call it true. This is their actual real cases. They're real. They're not fake. I don't know why it's called true drama, but crime drama. Point I'm making is it's based on true actual crimes that actually happen, and they get the families are in, but the families that are, their loved one who died is like involved, and like, it's really freaking intense and deep. Like I literally was one. There's a few times I really started crying because there was one case where the parents didn't lose their loved one. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Like I said, it's called dead. It's called dead, like how you wrote there, and then the number 2, and then Me. It's all together. See if I can write it down. So you can see what I'm talking about. Here, I'll write on to you paper so you can see what I'm talking about. It's not on. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Hulu. It's on YouTube. Like on the platform I'm streaming on. It's called like this. Hold on, I'll write it. It's called like this. Dead to Me. Like this. Can you see it? Yeah, like that. Dead to Me. The same way. Yeah. Yeah, you wrote it right. That's what I was watching it. It comes on Mondays. I don't know how many. I'm not sure. Last week was episode 10. That one pissed me off. I really wanted to hurt people when that I wanted to hurt people with that one because the guy who did it pissed me off real bad. Because I don't like when people kill children. I'm pissed. Oh my gosh, see God, I was like, God, let me. I sometimes when I get mad, particularly when I get mad at somebody on these true crime cases, I want to come through the actual thing, through the TV or whatever I'm watching, tablet, whatever, and I want to harm the person. I don't care if they're in jail. I don't care. I said, give me 5 minutes. That's literally how I'd be thinking, because I'd be thinking, I want to hurt them for the family. That's what I want to do. Because the family, like, I've seen where the family is like, I don't want him to have the life sentence. I want them to have the death penalty. And unfortunately, sometimes the prosecutor or the people who are trying to don't push for that. They push for, um, I don't know. It just makes me mad. I don't like when justice isn't served, and I don't, and people that, people that are okay with like a little bit of justice being served on murder, I don't care for those people either. Like you killing a child, he killed the person he was with and her child, and I just was so mad because the way he killed her just made me so pissed. I wanted to because I couldn't. And the thing is, he couldn't the lady couldn't defend her child because she was already dead before he killed her purposely first because he knew if he killed the child first, she probably would have tried to get her child. And that made me really really mad. Like because he knew that if that just pissed me off. That just really pissed me off. Yeah, that's just why I can't do true crime. It's literally why I can't really do true crime cases. I can do them, but I do them very sporadically because I don't. I don't think honestly. I don't want. I do wonder if the justice system ever was right ever. Did it ever have appropriate sentences at one point? Because I feel like nowadays I don't know if they do. Now I know nowadays actually sorry nowadays I don't feel like they do ever really have good sentences for people that murder people. They give people with like drug sentences like all these stupid time, but a murderer gets like 15 years to life. What the hell is 15 years? You mean rot? You should say rotting under the jail time. That's what they should get. But Mariah is biased because Mariah wants the harshest punishment. That's just part of how I am. Like, if I did something like that, I should be rotting under jail or getting the death penalty. Is what I should get. But that's just a part of my thoughts. It's ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, in my opinion, why when they do like I don't understand. So what does the money? I do wonder what the heck does the money go to then for the system? Because like if you're not even like giving the people the sentence they deserve, then why do you even? What's the point of even trying the case? That's just my thoughts on it. I don't get it. And yeah, anything else? I'm trying to think. Anything else that I'm watching or want to watch? I don't know if I'm watching that show Watson. I'm not sure. I don't know yet if I want to watch that or not. I'm on the fence about it. Supposed to come out. I think like it's supposed to come out on the 26th of this month, but I don't know if I want to watch it. I'm not sure. Right now. Um, thinking. Anything else that I'm watching or want to watch? No. At least not that I'm thinking of on my head. Um, I really do hope Jason's okay because I get worried when I don't hear from people like for a while. Doesn't matter if I personally know them or not. I wonder like when I don't like if you like went list like if I didn't hear from you, Nick, I'd be worried about you. I'd be worried about anybody that I don't when I've seen them enough. I worry. Like that's just a thing. And I know it's because when my grandmother died, that part of me like came into being because that's what happened when after one of my friends like I hadn't heard from him for years. I don't know. I literally still don't know what happened to him. It like drove me into like a session thing where I looked for I appreciate you because you understand that even if you can't make it, it's fine. I just like making sure everyone's okay. It's more of a thing. Like I literally when my friend I didn't heard from for like a couple like when I didn't hear from like for over like several months, I started looking in the obits. That's what happened because after my grandmother died, I started when I didn't hear from them, I thought something really bad happened for him particularly because he'd never gone missing for that. Sorry, gone without talking to me for that long. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, then I had to get. I mean, I care about him as a person, but I had to give him that friendship because either he started ignoring me or he just blocked me, and I don't know what I did because I didn't do anything. I don't. I hope nothing happened to him, but yeah, I know ever since like my grandmother died, I have a different look on life now because I didn't have that before. I mean, I had lost my grandfather, my dad's dad when I was little, but it wasn't the same reaction because I didn't really know him like that. But when I'm emotionally connected to a person, I it there's a different drive behind the way I interact or react to that person because of the emotional side. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, and also, so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what days I want to put for like doing the for doing when we get to 1,200 subscribers. What days I should put because I don't always know what days are good. Like, are Thursdays good? What days are good? Because for me, I can do what days I want to do, but then I'm like, I don't know if that works for everybody. Like. Because what I've done was what I started doing, like, well, for last one I did like Thursday and Friday for 1 week, and then Thursday, Friday for another week. So I don't know if that's good. And then the times I alternated, I did one was 12 and one was 2. Same with the next one, 12 and 2. So, and of course it's gonna be on evens. 'Cause I like evens, as most people know in this live stream. So I don't know if that's good. Would that be better to do Thursdays and Fridays? Definitely not doing Saturdays because I already do my streams on Saturdays. That's gonna be too much in one day. But or would you rather just be on Sunday? Because it could be a weekday or Sunday. Cause I don't know. Does anyone have any ideas? Sundays are better for you. Will always work for you. Hold on. Okay, I'll write it down. So maybe so. Do you want to do Sundays and Fridays then? Because I'm trying to figure out because Sundays and Fridays could work, but I just don't want to do Saturdays and Saturdays on there because I already stream on Saturdays and that's already draining enough those days. Wait, so Sundays like at any time, Nick? Because I know you're 7 hours ahead of me. What works for you? Are you saying so Tuesdays and Thursdays work too? Sorry, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Rudy, what were you saying works for you? I'm sorry. What do you say? What do you think sounds good? Cause I am actually writing it down. So this one's or. And I'm gonna put next to it the names that who told me that that works good for them. So you said Sundays work good for you, Nick, and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I need to because I'm trying to write it down so I know what days when I do these what is good to put for the poll suggestions. Any day, really. So you said it's you second his okay. So it looks like maybe Tuesdays and Wednesdays might be the good one to do since you seconded. If anyone, unless anyone else is gonna say anything, but I don't think so. Okay. Okay. So these are good dates for. Sorry, good days for. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday. Well, that's fine. That's okay. Because Saturdays is definitely not happening because I already do my streams on those days on at 12, so I can't do Saturdays at all for that because that already drains me. Okay, so it's between Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Okay, so we'll have to see where we're at when I log out of this stream. I know when I last was on when I was last on my page, we were like 3 away. I don't know if it's changed or went down or went up or stagnant now. So we'll have to see what it is. And if we are at 1200, I might put 2 Sundays and 1 Wednesday, 1 Tuesday and 1 Wednesday. Do you want it that way, or do you want 2 Tuesdays and 2 Wednesdays, or two? Can someone? I wish I could just. I wish my brain would just let me. I wish I could just hear your thoughts for that bar, so I don't have to ask, and I could just know. Thank you for giving me inputs. Oh, I was asking like, would you rather me do 2 Sundays, with a Tuesday and Wednesday, or would you want 2 Tuesdays and 2 Wednesdays? So it would be 2 different weeks for those. Um, yeah, I'm asking. Thank you for asking. So you said 2 Sundays. So 2 Sundays and two. That means okay. So that means you want 2 Sundays and a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Hold on. Oh wow, that's different. Yours is different, Nick. Okay, so hold on. 2 Sundays and Tuesday and a Wednesday, and you said 2 Wednesdays and a. Oh, that's different. That is different. I am so sorry you hear some loud person outside my house. So wait, so either one works. So you could do what Rudy said too. So you're either or. Okay, I'll put both for you then. Here. So you said you could do. Yours is. No, don't do that. Cause now it's time for you. Please don't do that. Oh, wait. I know it's a suggestion, but I'm just writing down what you like better. Well, I'll figure it out though. Just because you told me something, it doesn't mean I always go by it. I just want to see which one's best for you. Just to clarify, I know people are like, Mariah, make up your own decisions. Like, I know to make up my own decisions. I just ask people's input because I'm not trying to be rude. I understand they have lives outside of here. That's why I ask people, because I've heard people in here tell me to make my own decision. Like I'm not, like I'm a child, and I need that. I do it because I respect people's time. That's why I ask. I think that's important to respect people's time, but maybe for some people it's not that important. Um, yeah, I wrote down those options. These are going to be options for polls for when I do my polls. This is going to be options. Um, so maybe actually since you guys both said both, I can pick either or if unless somebody comes in here and tells me completely different or unties the tie. What the heck? Hold on a second. What was that? My goodness. That's my that was my neighbor. Sorry, I heard this sound. It was really loud. Okay, so that is one Tuesday. Or you said either of us two don't mind. Wait, you don't think either of you mind if I do something different? Okay. Well, then I can always figure it out. I might do what my thought is. I might do 2 Wednesdays and two. I could do 2 Wednesdays and 2 Tuesdays. I could do Thursday and Friday. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I just like to have your input. I don't know if I'm using the ones that you guys said, but I appreciate your input though. It's nothing, and it's not personal. I promise it's not a personal thing. I'm just telling you. I appreciate you guys for staying and talking, like, and never being trolls to me, because there are people and some people in here that think it's funny to be a troll, and I don't like trolls for anybody that knows. No, I just want to make sure you don't think, because sometimes people think, I've had people think when I say things it's personal, so that's why I want to clarify. Do you have any other questions? Because I think I'm going to end this soon, because I know it's late for where you are, Nick, and I don't know what time it is where you are, Rudy, and for me, it is 8 o'clock here. I am very curious. I'm from the U.S. One more question. You're jealous of me. Why are you jealous of me? My mom got me cheesecake for my birthday and I haven't finished it. I have different kinds of cheesecake. There was plain chocolate swirl. I think raspberry. You could always Nick. Why don't you ask someone to get you cheesecake for your birthday? Cheesecake is my favorite kind of cake. Which is technically it's not cake, but you know my point. You're weak. I have all kinds of cheesecake. I totally get it. I was excited when my mom got it because I didn't think she was because it's expensive. So yeah, I'm sorry. If you were here, I'd share it, but you're not here. I feel bad now because I get like that when people say they have something and I want it, particularly when it's cheesecake. Aww. See, that's so cute. Then yeah, tell her you want cheesecake, and tell her. Just kidding. Don't tell her Mariah gave you the idea. I'm joking. Wait, wait, huh? Wait, what do you mean? No, I'm not. I'm not Somalian. I've had that question before, dude. That counts as a present, you know. I don't really care for materialistic things like that, but that counts. I counted that as my like when my mom got me it. I counted it as a birthday present because I wanted it and I got it. Wait, so wait, yesterday my brain's confused, huh? Are you saying yesterday because it's Tuesday there now? Is that what you why you said that? No, seriously, say my friend Mariah was talking about cheesecake, so I want some. I'm joking. Don't say that part. I'm joking. You can if you want. I don't care, because she's not like she knows me. But I'm just being Mariah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I have a favorite kind. I was just joking, you know. But joking is good though for Mariah, at least. I don't know if no, I guess my kind of joke is funny, but not everyone's is. I'm such a dork. Just go with it. But being a dork is good because I like being. I call myself dorky all the time. I don't feel bad about it. I embrace it now. I used to not. um. Also, also like for me, like what I started doing, what I started doing. I don't remember when I started it. Maybe a few years ago. I started treating myself when it's my birthday, like doing things for myself. Like I think a couple years I've done. I take myself out like for my birthday. Like if no one else is gonna do it, why don't I just do it? So like whatever. Because I don't do things for myself like that often. I know it's also part of my anxiety and being autistic and stuff. But then I'm like, Mariah, we gotta try things. Because eventually you're gonna be on your own, so you gotta try things. You won't always have your siblings and your parents, you know. You could try that. I don't know if that you can do that where you are. Not judging. I'm just saying I don't know how it works over there because I'm not from there. Oh, I always sound bad when I say things. Oh, hopefully you did not take offense from what I just said. I hope not. Like, I must mean, basically, you could have a carefree day. Like, my last birthday before this one, I think. No, it was last. Yeah, it was last birthday. No, actually, no. It was 20. Hold on. It was 2023 where I took myself out for my birthday. I didn't go to work and I was like, I went to this place called the Silver Diner. I don't know if they have that over. I don't know if they have that in South Africa. And I like went out and ate some food and like got me some cheesecake. I'm like, okay, let me get something. Let me get stuff. Like do things for myself. And then last birthday, I made myself some brownies and some Jello, and I watched the Three Stooges and like I had my first birthday stream because I never had done birthday streams before that, and then this year was my second one. Um, and I just like on my birthday this year, I just chilled and watched movies and did stuff and like kind of had a chill day. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I think sometimes we expect it has to be like a big thing. It can be for some, and some people it can just be chill. That's just an idea, Mariah. was thinking, because I'm very introverted. I don't really like being around people. Shouldn't say I can't. It's just really difficult to be. So, yeah. I don't know why people keep thinking I'm Somalian. What is that? I don't even know what that means. Like, I know what it is. I don't know why they think that, though. I don't even. I don't know. I'd never had that happen before. Like, last week and this week, people have been saying that. I'm surprised they don't ever say, you look Jamaican. That's weird. Even though I don't even know what that would look like, honestly. Um, I do wonder, I don't know, does someone tell them to say that, or they just think it, or I don't get it. Trying to figure it out. Um, um, oh, thank you for letting me know that, because now I can block that word on my, I can block that word there, so now when said, it will come through. Thank you for letting me know, because I swear I didn't know that was racist. Um, See, this is what I get for being trusting sometimes. So if I have it said, if no one else says it, I'm be blocking that person. Thank you for letting me know, Rudy. I had no idea. I thought that I literally thought they were genuinely asking. So thanks for letting me know that. Okay, that's not okay. I'm just tired of people that are racist are starting to get on my nerves, man. Raya, don't take it too harshly. I know some people are just racist. Just get to that point. Uh, just because they're racist, I mean, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be racist. So, and we're definitely not having what happened last week happen this week either. That's not happening again. I blocked that word more than exactly. See, I don't know. See, that's what I'm thinking. So it could. That's what I was thinking. They think I'm. Someone thought it actually was Somali, and other person I don't know anymore. Because sometimes I feel like I don't know because some people actually genuinely think it. Some people are just being a Mariah, be nice. Being a jerk, okay. Because I almost said something else. I had to say it that way. I almost said another word, but I'm trying to get rid of my potty mouth. It's not working very well because when I get really angry, I don't know how to control certain words from going out of my mouth. I know it's a bad thing. Even though, even though, it's funny because like some people are like, really? You know that in 2000. I didn't even know that. I don't even. Like I said, I don't do TikTok, so I didn't know that. Um, but one thing I do know is if anyone racist person comes on my channel again, block. This will be happening. They want to be racist. They can be racist towards themselves. Is what they can do. See, I do think it does start off as a direct question, but because some people are actually from different places, and they may think just because I don't know. I don't. I got. See, I hate having a question if the thing what they said is genuine or not because I shouldn't have to do that. But yeah, I don't know anymore. Like my brain is like because it's hard. Also, being autistic, it's hard for me to always know if someone is being. I can't always tell if someone's being literal or sarcastic. Like I've had people come in here being sarcastic and I'm not aware because my brain just literally takes it literal. So I don't know. I don't know if that question. I'm assuming it's a literal question. Now you saying it possibly as a meme. I don't know anymore. But yeah. I know Nick asked this last question. Did you have a last question, Rudy? Yeah, text is really hard to interpret. Hence why I always ask when I'm texting or like messaging someone. I always ask for clarification. Thanks. Since no one else has any questions, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. There we go.